friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, a channel dedicated to uplifting and enhancing your spiritual well-being. Welcome. Today is April 20th, and today the sun moves into Taurus. We're out of Aries season, so you may feel a little deflated because that Aries energy is go, 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 and Taurus energy is a little more grounded, slow and steady. Think of the Knight of Pentacles. So today is just one of those, that's kind of like a sit back and sip your tea kind of day. Don't feel like you have to rush through anything. So you might have just a little bit of anxiety today. We've got a tight cluster of planets still in Aries. Remember, we had that new moon in Aries, and we had a cluster of planets, a stellium in Aries, and that was intense. And I felt like I was like on hyperdrive. I was all over the place, cleaning and organizing, and then all of a sudden, like I put on the brakes and I had a day of nothing. It was like I just couldn't engage with anything. I don't know. Maybe you're feeling the same thing. If you are, let me know. The moon is in Gemini. That adds a little bit of mental buzzing. You might be like jumping all over the place in your thoughts. And it's going to be frustrating. I'm just going to tell you, because if you were on the Aries high with all of those planets and you were like getting gobs of stuff done, and then all of a sudden you have no energy and you just, it's like time is moving in slow motion. But then you look at the clock and you're like, wow, that was 3 hours went by. It's really kind of weird. All right, so let's just jump into the tarot. I am going to use the Rose Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And I'm going to use the the Eye of Zen Romance Oracle by Jennifer Walker Zen. And then I'm going to use the Zenned Out Journey Tarot by, I believe that's Cassie Oodle. Okay, so let's get started. Put these to the side for right now. Let's see what the Rose Oracle has to say about this energy. Something that you might need to know. We've had some very interesting readings lately, and some of them important stuff you guys needed to know. So thanks for joining me. Hope these readings help you kind of ground your energy, navigate some of the intensity that's going on. But let's see what's going through. Okay. Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. Okay, that sounds like something that might be going on right now in the energy, as we all are just kind of like overwhelmed at the world's circumstance and that's all the issues. I mean, it's like you just don't even want to turn on the news. Not that anybody listens to it, but you know, you just even open your device and you're like, holy cow, what happened? It was 15 minutes ago. The world was at peace, at least relatively. Nothing major had happened. And then the next, that's like, there's another catastrophe. So it's getting, and I think maybe we're all just kind of going back to connection with each other. The Great Mother. So we have two about mothers. So this could be for somebody who is a mother. It could be about Mother's Day coming up, just right around the corner. Surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms, the Great Mother. Ooh, this is feeling a little deep. The waters run deep here today. Taurus is earth energy. This card came, so I'll keep it. Taurus is earth energy, so I'm not feeling a bunch of water, but the energy feels very watery. But something about motherhood. Somebody might be becoming a mother for the first time. It may be you're reconnecting with your mother. Might be that your mother is on the other side and is trying to communicate something to you. That happens. All right, let's see. Yeah, I feel like the cards are reflecting the energy. No, way too many. Way too many. Way too many. I'm just going to run through them. I'm not going to talk about them. Ring, missing you, safe, soulmate, and control. So I feel like the ring could be somebody's going to ring you on the phone. It could be that there is a ring that belonged to your mother. It could be that there is going to be a union between people coming into a relationship, maybe possibly a proposal. And I'm just saying your mother is approved. Your mother approves. So if your mother's on the other side and you feel like you wanted to know whether or not she would be happy for you, she would be. All right, I've got this missing you and safe. I feel like there's another message from a mom. Somebody is missing you. I know I miss my mom terribly, and I know she misses me. They want you to know that they are safe, but they are also watching out for your safety. This is turning into like a mediumship reading. There's a soulmate, so there might be a connection if somebody has met their soulmate and they're going to get married, and mom wants you to know that this feels good to her. And then control. This is something, the wording is assert yourself and take charge of your destiny. So it might be guidance from a mom. saying it is time for you to step up and make a decision that's going to impact the rest of your life, but you'll know the right one. Now, this card came off the deck. Let's see what this is. This is the King of Cups. There's the proposal. So this really feels like a reading from a mom across the veil that is wanting to give the blessing to a marriage and to say that she misses you. And this doesn't necessarily have to be a daughter. It could be to, a son. It feels like a daughter is going to get a proposal, but this also could be a son who's asking, I want to propose. What do you think? But whatever it is, your mom feels like this is a good thing. All right, let's see what comes through. Let's see if this isn't interesting enough. Queen of Swords. So we have air energy. That's a decisive, be decisive. Now we do have a Three of Wands in the reverse. Somebody's been kind of sitting on this decision for quite a while. And mom's saying act. This is what you should be doing now. Two of Swords, a decision. Make a choice. Take control, make a choice. Quit vacillating, get off the fence. Make a choice. If you're going to propose, propose. If you're going to accept a proposal, accept a proposal. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just saying that's what the energy is saying. Ten of Cups. Last card, Three of Pentacles. And on the bottom, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so overall, I can just make this really short. I'm getting a message from across the veil. Somebody's mother is saying that if you are going to propose or if you are going to receive a proposal, that she is giving her blessing. But if you're vacillating about this decision, you need to make a choice and you need to take control of your destiny. If you're listening to a whole bunch of other people, you know your truth, and it's time for you and you alone to make the call. This is Ten of Cups. This is very happy, very solid energy. This is fulfillment. So I'm getting that this person has been waiting for a long time. They could have been trying to make a choice between two people. And they finally decide, because we have two threes together. So they finally have kind of narrowed it down to the one. And they're like, this is it. This is the one for me. And it's time to make the decision and make the proposal or accept the proposal. Somebody may have gotten two proposals and wasn't quite sure which one to take. You may want to, your mom's giving you the blessing. It could be the water sign. Maybe that's why we got all of that energy here, because the King of Cups is a water sign. So that might be a clue for you. But this person feels like a soulmate and not a twin flame. Just going to say, this isn't a turbulent. This is a very smooth. I'm getting the energy of somebody you're very, very comfortable with. You just kind of you're in sync. You're in soul sync. And so if that's a clue for you, but I really feel like this is a message from a mother. And this Page of Pentacles to me is kind of like starting something. This is the beginning of something new and wonderful that's going to grow, but you're going to have to give it attention. So underneath that, Six of Cups, that's harmony, equilibrium, balance. It's a good thing. All right, short, sweet, and to the point. There you go. How's them apples for you? All right, hope it helps. Let me know. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.